This is Wardlow from AEW, and you're watching The Joe Cronin Show.
MAURO RANALLO is going to be starring in a new TV show, a TV series. Ah, yes, the guy who called other grown men bullies and couldn't deal with Vince McMahon's mean words about his commentary during broadcasts.
Quickly began to swirl that backstage hazing and bullying was the root cause of Ranallo's exit.
That's terrifying, and it's debilitating.
We couldn't stay there.
The name of the show is going to be Beyond the Edge. Beyond the Edge. Where 9 celebrities trade their life of luxury to live in dangerous jungles where they'll face adventures and endure the most brutal conditions. What sick individual thought about putting MAURO RANALLO through this? Might as well just call the show MAURO RANALLO Kills Himself live on TV.
And I was a mentally ill patient in a psychiatric ward for the 7th time in my life, knowing that I probably couldn't stay there.
Oh yeah, I'm sure MAURO RANALLO is going to do really well when he's pushed up against the elements, having to live beyond the edge. Beyond the edge, guys. Beyond the edge of a guy who's got mental illness and on the border of suicide is going to be on a show called Beyond the Edge. Now, I'm not trying to be an SJW here. I'm just being practical. This guy's beyond the fucking edge in regular life. Walking down the street causes this guy to potentially slit his wrists and eat his own asshole open, all right? Just the idea that he has to go commentate a fight somewhere makes him shake and potentially makes him want to curl up into a ball and hide in a corner. You really think it's going to be a fun time in the jungles of Panama when the most brutal conditions, all right, where the dangers of the jungles lurk around every corner and you can't have a fucking toilet to shit the right way? Like, Beyond the Edge, okay? Let me break that name down for you a little bit.
I was on medication.
Beyond the Edge, Over the Edge, Too Far, How Long Till It Ends, It's Too Much to Take, Too Much to Handle, We Went Too Far, I've Had Enough of Life, I'm Gonna Kill Myself, Beyond the Edge, I'm on the edge of disaster, I'm at the edge of my rope, I'm at the end of my life, I'm at the end with my wits. I've had about enough. I don't know how much more of this life I can take. In other words, I might kill myself. I don't know. I just don't think this is really the show for MAURO RANALLO. But hey, man, if you had an interesting time watching MAURO RANALLO try to survive brushing his teeth, showing up to a job he gets paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to perform and can't do it and cries and goes into a ball and cuts himself and listens to R&B while flipping out, well, then I guess this show's going to be a really fucking good time, isn't it? When MAURO RANALLO's being chased by a fucking lion. Ah! Not to be outdone, stay tuned for the rest of the CBS spring lineup. One of my favorites is Howie Mandel forced to live in a room with 19 people who have COVID-19. And the show called You Must Not Look Away, where Rosie O'Donnell is forced to look at penises for over 30 minutes. And then all the sweat that comes off her body that she makes while staring into the penises is used as drinking water for a small African village. And my personal favorite new show coming to the CBS spring lineup, TV show starring Ellen, where she scares lower middle-class families into purchasing timeshares they don't need, and then checking in with them 2 years later as their financial dreams turn to shit. Hey, Bill Maher, new rule. If you're a celebrity who is worth millions of dollars and the everyday stress of life causes you to act like this,
I was on medication.
then you don't get to be on a show where you have to live in dangerous jungles and be under brutal conditions that could possibly get you killed or put you in more misery that's called Beyond the Edge. It's kind of in bad taste, isn't it? Well, once again, it's time for another session with Rye Snatch, our therapy sessions. I just ask again, guys, that you don't tell him that I'm playing these private messages. He's agreed to have these therapy sessions with me, but not in the public arena, so let's just, Jesus, let's just not tell him about this, okay? Please, thank you.
Joe, just send you another message. I've been getting the cravings again. Yeah, so I was thinking about back when I was a boy. And I used to pleasure myself to. Oh my God, I'm getting a text message from my mother. Oh my God. Ugh. My mother won't stop texting me. It smells like. I used to pleasure myself to Alondra Blaze. Even though she kind of looks like a lesbian, I used to pleasure myself to Alondra Blaze, and it felt really good. And I was reliving that, so I was browsing around on my Instagram, on my Instagram page, and I saw that Alondra Blaze actually follows me, Medusa. She follows me on there, so I couldn't help it, and I for nostalgia reasons, I masturbated violently to her photos. And I cut myself several times to make it feel more intense. And I know that I'm supposed to stop when I realize I'm doing this, but I finished it. I finished it, Joe. I couldn't help myself. But the reason for my get out of here, man. What that? Get away from me. My cat is driving me nuts. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, yeah. Seriously, get the fuck away from me. I don't know why my cat is. What are you doing? I'm trying to leave Joe Cronin a voicemail. Get out of here, I'll finish it. Get up. What the hell?
Okay. Well, I'm sure the new TV show with Mauro Ranallo called Mauro Ranallo Might Kill Himself or whatever it's going to be called. I'm sure it'll be entertaining. It's for the kids, guys. So actually go watch it March 16th on CBS. Big donations to children, and you can read about that later. So in all seriousness, give it some support. Check it out. I think Mauro Ranallo has put himself through hell on purpose for the kids, and that's what I think in all reality. But there's more wrestling news, so let's keep talking about some other things that you didn't know about. According to wrestling purists via Fightful Select, WWE doesn't intend to grant Mustafa Ali his release. The term value was used in the reasoning behind keeping him under contract. There are no working plans in creative for him, though. I mean, let's be honest. Ali has, I gotta be honest. I'm sick of these people that are so great and so valuable. You know what I mean? Like, Ali always has a different idea. Like, listen, the WWE creative sucks. You know what I mean? I don't think Ali is that great anyway, right? Even if he was in any company, he's not going to be great. He's another midget guy who fucking flippy floppies everywhere, talks tough, but he's tiny. He's never going to be a megastar. That's just not going to happen. Maybe he could be on the level of like an Adam Cole, so like he's like that size. So he could be like an Adam Cole type. So maybe that's the point, is like, hey, listen, if a guy like Adam Cole can be this cool guy who leads people, why can't I be like that? You know, it doesn't seem to work for me. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's because Adam Cole was cool in the Indies, and then he went to NXT, and he was propped up even more, and now he's in AEW, and he's cool again. But Ali came from the Indies, and, you know, he was pretty good down there, and everyone is excited. Then he gets to WWE, and is a lame piece of crap for years. Now, that's not his fault. That's clearly the WWE. They suck with people like this. They suck. Ricochet, you can name a million times. Why isn't Ricochet in big matches where there's ladders, where there's championships in the mid-card? Who knows? WWE takes a possible 7 out of 10 wrestler and utilizes them like they're a 3 out of 10. That's what they do with Ali. Ali is a guy who has the potential to be a solid 7 out of 10 competitor, maybe 6, 7 out of 10 competitor, but WWE treats him like a 2 or 3 out of 10. It's so stupid. When they actually have 2 out of 10 competitors like Almost, or whatever his name is, and they feature him, and even what they do with him is stupid, and they actually like him. That's how stupid WWE is. WWE is so stupid, it's not even worth talking about anymore. They literally enjoy the idea of rolling out everything worse than it could be. If you give WWE a perfect 10 situation, they turn it into a 3. If you give it to AEW, they turn it into a 7 at least. But WWE doesn't know what the fuck to do. So who cares anymore? I don't care about Ali. If he's there, not there, whatever. He's never going to be a big star anywhere. I don't care. And certainly in WWE, it's a big waste of time. Everybody knows that. He's not that great. Everybody acts like, oh, this guy's God. He's amazing. Oh, my God. No, he's a 6 or 7 out of 10. What's enraging is WWE treats him like a 1, 2, or 3. That's what's enraging. That's enraging. He's not the next coming of fucking Christ. He's not Stone Cold. He's not The Rock. He's not Shawn Michaels. He's not even Billy fucking Gunn, okay? But the guy is certainly somewhere around a 5, 6, 7. You know, and you didn't even allow him to be that. And I'm going off of what I see right now. Maybe if he was a 5, 6, or 7, he would eventually turn into an 8. Maybe. But you'll never let that seed grow, will you, WWE? You'll never give the guy anything. And then when the WWE seemingly does give him a little thing to do, nobody cares. Could it be that the guy's just not that great and WWE is so bad that that's the case? That's what it is. That's the case. Go F yourself, everybody. Wrestling is dying. We're watching it dying. We're watching it die in front of all of our faces. CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, everybody comes to AEW. They have 1 million people watching. It's like Impact Wrestling of 2010. Why is that? Do you know how sad that is? I thought they would get to 2 million. I really did. Maybe. This is bad news. Wrestling isn't growing. It's shrinking every day. Both companies are well, okay, WWE is shrinking every day. AEW at least is sticking that 1 million or 900,000, on Wednesday nights. But WWE has been slowly falling for 10 years of me reviewing wrestling. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Guys, I'm going to be live tonight with my Thursday night show. Anybody and everybody can call. Anything goes. It'll be me against the clock. 25-minute show. Last week, it turned into a 6-hour show. The week before that, it turned into a 4-hour show. It's going to be crazy. Probably. Potentially. Tonight, we'll see what happens. So come on down. Join me tonight probably around 9 or 10 p.m. tonight, as always. And we'll see how far we go tonight and how far we take it. The top person who supports in the chat down below, the comments of this video down below, I will pin you to the top. Think about becoming a patron, guys. I really appreciate the couple people that have been signing up last couple of days. My channel needs your support. I mean, I don't know what else to say to you. We are in trouble. I'm talking about end times. I wouldn't say that if it wasn't what's going on. So become a patron, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Sign up for $5, $10, $20, whatever you want to do. $25 producer tiers. We're going to be featuring you all week. But the top person who thanks down below hits that heart button. I will pin you to the top of the comments. Leave your comments about everything I talked about here. And if you can't do all that, at least hit the like button, hit the bell, and I don't know, man, share this video wherever you can. Tell people about it. I don't know what to do anymore. Watch this video 7 times. I don't know. Or just continue watching videos like this that are now popping up on your screen for your enjoyment. Enjoy that and love it. Good old MAURO.